Hello, coaches. Hope everybody's doing well as we move through our social distancing aspect of life as things start to open up a little bit. This is a attempt to create some social distancing multiplayer activities. Now that groups of 10 and less can get together, we're going to try and put together some activities for multiple people that allow them to get touches and compete against each other while also staying away from each other. So first game, I'm going to call it Gatekeeper. You have a rectangle grid. The size of it will depend on a few different factors, how big, strong, fast, good people are. But let's just call this about 5 yards wide and 10 to 15 yards long. You have a no man's land in the middle where people can't go in between. We're going to call it at least 6 feet so that we have our social distancing rules in there. Players can dribble anywhere within their own zone and try and pass the ball past the opponent over the end line. If they do that, that's a point. The opponent can move around in their own zone to try and close the space as best as possible and block the shot. So we're going to alternate turns, whether someone gets a point or doesn't. We go back and forth. You can play to any number you want. You can play for 2 minutes. You can play for 5 minutes. You can play to 7, 10, 21. Really, you're completely up to you on however you want to do that. If you want to make it a little bit harder, then if the ball goes out of bounds over a sideline, then it's whoever, just like a regular game, right? If you passed it out of bounds, the other team's ball. If you touched it last, it's the other person's ball. If a rebound goes into the middle, then again, depending on how you're playing, right? If you're just alternating rules or alternating opportunities or alternating shots, then it's just the other person's ball. If it goes off of the opponent, then whoever touched it last, we can use it as like an out of bounds line there as you go for that. So last side, we're just going to try and show a little diagram of what we're saying. So blue person has the ball, they dribble with the ball, the opponent tries to close them down, they still stay in their own sides. Blue player makes a pass, goes over the end line, and that's a point. And that's the way the Gatekeeper game works. Have a little bit of fun with it. I'm interested in your feedback. Thanks.